Hello, I'm Kerry Thomson, and today I'm excited to reflect on my WomenLift health journey and share my leadership project. My project explores a deeply personal aspect of career change, so I want to begin with the context that has brought me here today. I was raised in a family that placed profound value on public service, community engagement, and caretaking. My mother worked nights as a nursing assistant at our local hospital. My father was a letter carrier and deeply involved in local politics, his labor union, and community service, often bringing us along to events and committees. When I was 16, he passed away unexpectedly from mesothelioma, cancer caused by an unknown occupational exposure to asbestos. Looking back, I now see how this shaped my professional choices. As a first generation college student, I eventually earned a PhD and built a career in global health and disease prevention. For more than 25 years, my identity has been closely tied to public service. Over time, however, I began to feel some internal tension operating within the public sector, and mentors noted that my work style might align better with private sector environments. For many, this might appear to be a straightforward job pivot, with ample tools and coaches available to guide a tactical transition. What is far less visible is the internal work required before making such a change effectively. At an individual level, I recognize the need for intentional reflection to explore how I could transition to the private sector while remaining grounded in my values and sense of self. While I have had the privilege of time and support for this introspection, I'm keenly aware that many others, especially now, face similar transitions with far less preparation. My hope is that some of my insights will be useful to others navigating similar inflection points and offer encouragement. Over the past 10 months, I engaged in a range of experiential activities. I sought purpose and service beyond my job at the University of Washington. I accepted a board president role, I coached Girls on the Run, and I co led a new public private partnership group in Seattle. To better understand health through a business lens, I became active in Women in Bio Seattle and enrolled in a mini MBA program. Alongside the WomenLift health coaching and assessments, I worked with an external coach and beta tested the Life of Value inventory, which supported deeper exploration of pathways to professional fulfillment. And finally, I gathered insights through a questionnaire and informational interviews among women who had already made this transition between the public and private sectors. The image shown on the left deeply resonated with me during the WomenLift Health Immersion Retreat and became an early catalyst for viewing purpose as multifaceted and evolving. I incorporated this directly into my questionnaire. Most respondents described their prior public sector roles as strongly pro social and central to their identity. In contrast, purpose in their current private sector roles was framed more around positioning for future opportunities and alignment with life circumstances. I conducted 10 informational interviews with mid career women, many of whom shared it was the first time they had processed their own transition. Participants described focusing on high quality science and bringing innovation to market as ways to connect with new purpose within for profit companies. Women emphasized that their core identities remained intact. They found ways to advocate for their values within the private sector, and many anticipated a future return to public service equipped with new skills. Some women appreciated that their current employment arrangement was more transparent, compared to sometimes feeling that their commitment to mission had been taken advantage of within the public sector. Overall, women reported high job satisfaction and described the transition to the private sector as catalytic for their leadership growth. I have often heard Women Lift Health described as transformational, and I now understand why. The combination of the program and my leadership project has fundamentally shifted how I see myself and my career growth. I now feel both the possibility and have the courage to pursue new leadership pathways in the private sector while maintaining my service identity and values. I have additional informational interviews planned for early 2026, and I hope to share updated insights with a broader audience. I want to close with heartfelt appreciation for the many women who participated in and supported my project. Thank you very much.